Hello, you beautiful individual. My name is BC Babbles. Welcome back. Welcome back. It has been a hot minute since you've seen my face, and well, you're welcome. I had to take a bit of a sabbatical. You never know when life is going to prompt you to take a moment to step back, recalibrate, reconfigure what you're trying to do, what you're hoping to get out of what your attempts and your ambitions are. And mine happened to take longer than ideal. But here we are. It's all the way to the new year. It's 2021, January 1st of 2021. Now, that being said, I think a lot of us on social media, especially TikTok, are of the mind and the consensus to not go into 2021 foolhardy. You know, we're going to take a moment. We're going to walk in quietly, single file, if you will. We're going to get a read of the room. Gonna try to figure out if she's in a good mood or not. And if she is, then we're gonna slowly rev things up a bit. And if she's not, well, then we're gonna do our best to fly underneath the radar, as it were. But we are back. We are back, and I've got some good updates for you. I gotta say, it is astonishing to me. I've just checked out Anchor. That's where I've got my podcast hosted. And I cannot believe I've got listeners that are still listening to the podcast, even though I've not performed or produced any new content in months, like half a year. To those of you who have listened in the past 5 or 6 months, you are heroes, and I love you so much. And I am not worthy of you. That is plain and simple. But news is I am back, and I've got a whole new rev for me for the podcast and the YouTube channel. So first bit of news update. So if you've been with Casual Babble since the beginning, since early January 2020, you'll recall that in like the 3rd or 4th episode, I decided that I was going to start going full audio, no more visual with the podcast, because I felt like at the time I was working in Statesville, and I didn't think I'd be in Charlotte to be here at the studios enough to produce a good atmosphere, good video looking podcast. So I went full audio for most of season 1. Now things have changed. I have since left the Statesville job, and I am back in the Queen City working in Uptown. And so I am like 5 minutes away from the studios, which means I'll be here a lot more often. And therefore, bottom line, the podcast is going back to full audio and full video. So if you prefer to watch your podcasts, especially when the host has a cool guest or a cool conversation going on with multiple people, then you can always, from here on in, swing by my YouTube channel, BC Babbles, and you can watch Casual Babble live. Well, not live, but like in person, you know what I'm talking about. But if you prefer your podcast all audio, that is perfectly fine, because there are still a multitude of platforms that Casual Babble can be heard on. They include Anchor, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Overcast, Pocket Casts, Radio Public, and Spotify. So if you use any of those platforms for your podcast listening, then you can find Casual Babble. So other bit of news for kind of my content in general, I am jumping back into YouTube for pure YouTube content. And I have pretty much decided, though, that I will be departing from reaction content. Not that I don't love reaction videos. I think the core love of the reaction genre is that we love comparing our human experience to somebody else's experience to the same thing. And I've done that all my life. Like whenever I was a kid, I can recall if I'm watching a movie that I've already seen with somebody else who hasn't seen it, at certain points of the movie, I watch them to see how they react. So I totally get it. And I have like my own favorite YouTubers that do reactions only, and I'm always watching them and I love them. But as exposed by a reaction channel called Alex Hefner, he does reactions to metal music. He showed us just how little reaction videos get monetized. And he did a reaction to Disturbed's not so recent cover of The Sound of Silence, and that video got over 1 million views. But he showed us that despite the fact that his channel is monetizable and that the video got so many views, he only made $20 off that one video. So that really tells you that the more original your content is, the more you make. And the more that it's just like a reaction to someone else's work, not so monetizable. And so when you're trying to see if your YouTube channel can become something like that, you definitely want to kind of jump more into your own original content production. Now, if you've been on my YouTube channel for a while, you will see that not too long ago, I did attempt my first ASMR video. I'm a huge fan of ASMR. Also, felt that all my life. I understand the beauty of ASMR, and I'm considering trying it again. I think the issue with that one was that I was at home in my room, which does not have very good soundproofing at all, as opposed to being here in a professional studio. So I think I may do more, but they're going to be here at the Huga Studios in Charlotte. So let me know in the comments what you think about that. If you're on YouTube or wherever you can comment on this show, even if I might put this on Anchor, and so it can be heard as a podcast anyway. But let me know what you think. If you're somewhere where you can watch or listen to this and you can comment, let me know what you think about doing another ASMR video, because I love it so much and I have ideas, but it's about, when you have so many out there that are like pro ASM artists and they make money. Okay. It's not even funny how much money they make, but you got huge ASM artists out there, and I do want to try my hand. So we'll see, what I do. But you let me know in the comments if you think that I should try another ASMR video. I'm down for it though. Now in regards, again, reactions, not so much of those. I did recently get a comment on a video that I did a while ago, and someone wanted me to react to a video that they made. So I might do that. So I guess if you have your own original content that's not like a hugely produced thing, like it's not like a artist or like a known musician or like a known film reaction. If it's like your own personal content, sure, send me a suggestion and let me know that it's like a you thing. It's like something that you made, and I might react to it. But definitely moving into more content. I might go back into vlogging. I did try that for a little while 2 years ago, and I am definitely investing into better cameras. And I am trying to invest into a better computer, because my current computer, for those of you who are video producers, my current computer only has 8 gigs of RAM, and anyone worth their socks knows that you need at least 6 gigs of RAM to easily produce a video that's 1080p. So when I have like a 40-minute video that I'm trying to export through Premiere, it takes a long time, and it is so stressful, because I never know if within those 5 hours that it takes for it to fully export, if my computer is going to catch fire. So definitely trying to invest into a new computer so that I can more easily produce content. I think that's the one thing that kind of holds me back when it comes to being consistent with producing video content. And honestly, probably one of the biggest reasons that I stopped making video podcasts back last year was because it would take so long for even a 5-minute video to be produced. It would take like 20-30 minutes, and it's insane. That's an insane amount of time it should take for any video to be produced. I mean, if it was like an hour long, yeah, maybe 30-40 minutes would make sense, but for 5 to 10 minutes to take that long, something's wrong. So I think that's one of the biggest things that holds me back. So I'm probably going to go ahead and order a new computer. I did find a nice desktop. I believe it was like an NV all-in-one something. It may have been HP, but I think it was Microsoft. Anyway, so yeah, I'm probably going to start a payment plan for a new computer. That way I can more easily produce content for you guys on YouTube. And that's the news on that. Additionally, I am going to be doing more here on the podcast. I mean, you're going to see a lot more of Jasmine Riana. She was on here for a couple of our episodes. I cannot recall if she was on like one of the first episodes where you saw her, but she was definitely on our BLM Matters episode, and then our Does Being Different make you a better person episode. Check those two out. Loved the conversation. I always love conversing with Jasmine Riana. Check her out. Also, look up Ensoul Media, Ensoul Media on Spotify. Check out her podcast. It's amazing stuff. Now, I am the kind of person who loves to discuss television and movies, as kind of foreshadowed by my reaction videos, but I want to like discuss them in depth because I have just binged 2 shows that are brand new. Well, one is on the 4th season, but the 4th season like dropped yesterday. And then today, I'm going to be finishing up Bridgerton. So I am going to probably post on a couple of my social medias to reaching out to people who are in the Queen City. So if you're watching this and you're in the Charlotte area, look out for a post on either any social link named BC Babbles, or if you're on Facebook, there is a page for my platform, Casual Babble. Check it out, and you'll see a post about me looking for people who will be down for discussing on video whatever kinds of shows that I list. So definitely going to include shows like Bridgerton, shows like Sabrina, which I believe the 4th part, which just dropped, is its finale, which is unfortunate, but I kind of see why. And so anything like that, if you're in the Queen City and you're looking for chances to like discuss like on a podcast or like on YouTube, television shows, then look out for my posts. Also, to wrap it up real quick, if you're looking for me, if you want to follow me to keep up with my latest stuff, of course, I am on YouTube, as I've said, BC Babbles. Check out the channel there. Here is what I look like real quick. Ta-da! So that's me right there. Also, you can always find my links on my website, casualbabble.com. I am on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I've been most active on TikTok, and I might post a couple of videos from TikTok onto YouTube for some funsies. But check it out. Look out for my post regarding looking for people, like a panel of discussion people to help me bring conversation to certain television shows, and likely ones that are bigger. So I might turn my attention towards those that are bigger. That way I can definitely be on top of what everyone else is talking about. And in regards to what I hope will happen with Casual Babble going through the year, I have a vision of what I want it to become. And to give you a hint, it's mostly because I've been re-binging watching Ugly Betty for the past 2 months. And I have an idea of what I'd like to do with Casual Babble. But Casual Babble has to first grow, and it will only grow when I really fully commit to it. So with that being said, I hope you had a great new year. I hope you are going to go into 2021 calmly, be mindful, give her a feel. Let's make sure she's in a good mood before we go crazy. And then wear your mask. Wear a mask. Let's be done with this pandemic stuff. We could have been done a long time ago, but some people, and I hope it's not some of y'all, ain't been doing the right shit. So with that, I bid you a good day, and I wish you the very best. Have a good day. Bye.